The human energy field is truly remarkable. Without love, you cannot experience true love. Without giving, you cannot receive. Without gratitude, you cannot find ease and prosperity. Thus, the law of destiny is always love equals happiness, giving equals receiving, and gratitude equals prosperity. Gratitude is not merely a good virtue. It is a powerful inner energy that can transform your mindset and even your reality. Gratitude is the pivotal ability that allows you to completely shift your destiny, making life increasingly favorable. When you maintain gratitude, your emotions and vibrational frequency will rise, and consequently, the entire world around you will change. Recently, I've felt the immense power that comes from practicing gratitude every day. Each day, I write a gratitude journal with 10 things I'm thankful for. Even at the end of each evening, my family shares 10 things we're grateful for in our group chat. The synergistic power of gratitude seems to grow daily. Each person writes down 10 things they're grateful for without any expectation or desire to receive anything in return. It's simply an acknowledgement of all that has happened and is happening in life. Unexpectedly, this practice has brought so many positive, lucky, and miraculous things to every member of my family. This experience has inspired me, making me want to share and spread the power of gratitude to everyone, hoping it can provide real motivation for people to cultivate a grateful heart, and from there, transform their destinies. Just as the Japanese business magnate Inamori Kazuo once affirmed that if people only knew gratitude, their lives could change. Mr. Inamori Kazuo is one of the people who has profoundly influenced me, helping me better cultivate gratitude. In his book, The Power of the Mind, Making My Life as I Wish, he offers a more comprehensive perspective and understanding of gratitude. Although I've introduced this book before, the previous content focused more on developing altruistic compassion. This time, we will delve deeper into nurturing and practicing a grateful heart. Altruistic compassion and gratitude are mutually supportive, so both these discussions can benefit you. Throughout history, ethical living has always encouraged people to have gratitude. But not everyone teaches us specifically how to be grateful or what to be thankful for. So, what exactly should we be grateful for to truly unlock the miraculous power of gratitude and transform our lives? Today, we will explore the answer from Inamori Kazuo's book, The Power of the Mind, Making My Life as I Wish, by summarizing its content and integrating Better Vision's personal experiences. Please listen along. Be grateful for everything you have. When Inamori Kazuo graduated from university, the economy was in recession, and finding a job was incredibly difficult. Thanks to a teacher's recommendation, he joined a small, struggling company. His peers, dissatisfied with the company's situation, gradually left, but Inamori Kazuo persevered, staying with a grateful heart for this rare job opportunity. He decided to put aside all other thoughts and concentrate wholeheartedly on his work. Not long after, through his persistent efforts, he successfully synthesized an advanced ceramic material, highly acclaimed at the time. This achievement laid the foundation for his brilliant career. Inamori Kazuo attributed his success to this attitude of gratitude. Why can being grateful for what you have make it easier for someone to achieve success and live a happier life? Many books have proven the law of attraction, a natural law of the universe understood by sages very early on, which states that human thoughts are like magnets. Positive thoughts create a positive magnetic field, attracting positive outcomes. Conversely, negative thoughts create a negative magnetic field, attracting negative things. The magnetic field of gratitude possesses a very high energy because it is the foundation of abundance and love. When you are grateful, you appreciate what you have and feel content, even in the most challenging circumstances. You can see that contentment can bring people back to a state of calm and ease, allowing them to focus on solutions to improve problems rather than being caught up in gains and losses, comparisons, and calculations. This, in turn, leads to complete dedication to your current work, helping you accumulate experience and build capabilities. And by maintaining yourself in a high-energy field with such positive thoughts, you will be able to attract other good opportunities and results. This is the law by which gratitude operates for you, appreciating what you have and being able to focus entirely on the present. However, the reality is that people are always dissatisfied with what they have, always striving for what they don't have, and dwelling in complaints and frustration over their current circumstances. Elder Knack S., author of the book The Worth of Human Life once said, "If you cannot find a more preferable job right now, and your current job is helping you sustain your life, then dedicate yourself wholeheartedly to it." She sincerely advised young people that working for money is nothing to be ashamed of. The important thing is to reconcile with your heart and do everything with full dedication. When combining this simple advice with Mr. Inamori Kazuo's profound philosophy, we realize that besides changing prejudices and fixed mindsets, gratitude is the key to unlocking dedication to excel at our current work. Therefore, no matter how tired or busy you are today, offer thanks for everything you have. Be grateful for your current job, thankful for the opportunity to learn and experience. You will find light right in the present moment. This is the power of a heart full of appreciation for the present, creating a mindset that can always attract good things and help you develop. Be grateful for the people, things, and events that help us. Ingratitude is the greatest folly of human nature. When Kyocera Corporation was first established, Inamori Kazuo faced an extremely difficult period. For half a year, they received no orders, and the company was on the verge of bankruptcy. However, by chance, Panasonic Corporation placed a small order with Kyocera. This seemingly insignificant collaboration helped Kyocera overcome its difficulties, and Inamori Kazuo was always grateful for it. Subsequently, his company grew rapidly, becoming an industry leader in just 2 years with a stable flow of orders. At this opportune moment, Panasonic Corporation faced its own difficulties and hoped Kyocera could collaborate on an urgent order for materials that required extremely high standards. Panasonic had also approached many other suppliers, but all had refused. Kyocera's person in charge also politely wanted to decline, but Inamori Kazuo, upon hearing the situation, immediately agreed to cooperate without any hesitation. The person in charge was very confused because this was clearly a loss-making venture, but Inamori Kazuo simply said, without Panasonic's order, Kyocera would not be where it is today. He stated that even with demanding requirements, if it benefited Panasonic, they would fully accept it. He then ordered a temporary halt to other production lines, personally led teams to work overtime, and ultimately supplied Panasonic with the necessary materials on time. Panasonic Corporation was immensely grateful for Inamori's professionalism and efficiency, and ultimately decided to establish a deeper cooperative relationship with Kyocera. It was Inamori's sincere gratitude that made Kyocera grow stronger. Inamori Kazuo always chanted the phrase nenem, 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 which means thank you in Zen language. Being grateful for everything was Inamori's philosophy of life. But Inamori's gratitude for the people and things that helped him wasn't limited to words or remembrance. It was demonstrated through specific, sincere actions, always prioritizing the interests of others. In reality, saying thank you is easy, but expressing gratitude from the heart is not. In today's society, there are too many thank yous and appreciations that are sometimes merely social pleasantries and formalities. Most of the time, we take everything we receive for granted. In social psychology, this is called self-serving bias. Self-serving bias leads people to believe that success and honor are due to their own talent and effort, while attributing failure to external factors. This perception distances people from gratitude. Even when people are grateful, very few can express it sincerely. Confucius also once said, "It is human nature to forget gratitude." There are people who are initially very appreciative when they receive help, but over time, that feeling fades, replaced by oblivion or indifference. Some people are also very afraid of being indebted, considering it a burden, so sometimes they only want to do something to repay the debt, perhaps a gift or a meal, and so on. People with such thoughts often believe they can exist independently, but the truth is that no one can live independently in society. Without family, partners, and friends, we can do nothing. Inamori Kazuo believed that everything around us supports and helps us exist. As long as we are alive, we must be grateful. Sincere gratitude always comes with humility and a coexistence, co-development mindset. When you understand that everything you have is contributed by others, whether it's advice, a small support, or simply being present at the right time, you will realize that you need to strive harder to become a positive energy source for others. Inamori Kazuo is a living testament. His gratitude was action-oriented and altruistic, the highest form of gratitude, as he himself became a person who spread the positive values he received. Remember, gratitude is not just a fleeting emotion, a few words, or a formal gift. It needs to be nurtured daily through specific actions, appreciating, reciprocating, and giving back. When we live with such a mindset, not only those around us, but also we ourselves become richer and more peaceful. Be grateful even for the bad things in your life. The truth is, people usually only give thanks when it benefits them, when they feel comfortable and satisfied. But Inamori Kazuo said, whether good or bad, always say thank you. It's truly difficult to say thank you when disaster strikes, when troubles arise, or when results are not as desired. However, Inamori believed that when something bad happens, it can either eliminate the karma that is tormenting you or cause a new misfortune. The decisive factor for where the outcome will go lies in your mindset when dealing with the bad thing. What you visualize in your mind will become reality. Buddhism uses the term thought creates karma to describe this, meaning what you think becomes karma, which is the cause, and the cause creates the result of reality. This interwoven law of cause and effect seems to exist and plays a role in transporting your destiny in this world. Buddhism believes that not only thoughts create karma, but actions too. This karma will surely manifest as a phenomenon. The words we accidentally utter or the actions we inadvertently perform will become karmic obstacles. At some point, these karmic obstacles will turn into disasters and befall us. No one in life has never encountered bad things or calamities. Disasters will strike at unexpected times and in unexpected forms. When bad things happen, we rush into panic and writhe in pain. Everyone wants to avoid bad things as much as possible. However, no matter how many good deeds you do now to compensate, the karma you created in the past will not disappear until it manifests as a phenomenon. Therefore, when a bad thing manifests, you need to understand that it is actually a blessing for you, because it gives you the opportunity to transform and dissolve past karmic obstacles. But if you encounter bad things and sink into resentment and suffering, it will only make you continue to accumulate negative energy and create new karma. In this way, your life's destiny will sink into a labyrinth of layered karma, unable to escape this dark quagmire. And the best and easiest way to do this is to accept with gratitude. If you only want to escape suffering and seek joy, it is truly difficult, because joy is passive, sometimes present, sometimes not. But gratitude is active. There's a wonderful saying, as long as you are grateful, you can find something to be grateful for everywhere. So now, when facing bad things, how should we be grateful? Professor and Dr. Trin Y once said, if you have worries, be grateful for them because they only want to help you prepare better. If you have anger, be grateful for it because it is only trying to protect you. If you feel depressed, be grateful for it because it only wants you to rest. If you have envy or admiration, be grateful for them because they remind you that you are trying too hard to pursue something just to affirm yourself. If you have tears, be grateful for them because they are an outlet for your pain. You simply become soft in gratitude, melt in gratitude, and find peace in gratitude. You need to understand that all your thoughts, emotions, anxieties, and sufferings in the face of bad things are only trying to protect your ego. Now, if you can detach yourself from these emotions and be grateful for them, grateful for their appearance because they point out the problems you need to pay attention to and transform, you will easily see opportunities in adversity. You will no longer think of them as bad things, but rather as precious lessons. Instead of complaining, suffering, or giving up, you will be glad that this is an opportunity to experience. Therefore, no matter what happens, be grateful for all experiences in life. Be grateful for every difficulty, failure, and pain that has helped shape the person you are today. But in the end, if you still cannot do this and you think, I cannot be grateful for these absurd disasters, these misfortunes that have stolen my happiness, I cannot praise this disaster. How can I be happy? If you have such thoughts, please accept them. Don't blame yourself. This is perfectly normal because if everyone could do it, no one would need to practice. However, what you can definitely do is cultivate your mind little by little. You will be able to learn to let go of thoughts of surrender, resentment, and anger in the face of difficulties. Who knows, one day a grateful heart might emerge from a yielding heart. This is also how we train our souls. The distance between being able to do it and not being able to do it can be very long as a lifetime, but it can also be very short as a thought. So keep taking one step forward, gently and gradually dissolving yourself into a state of gratitude. These are the teachings from Mr. Inamori on gratitude. Be grateful for everything you have, cherish it and focus wholeheartedly, with all your might on the present. Be grateful for all the people and events that help you, with a sincere and altruistic heart, cherishing, reciprocating, and giving back. Finally, be grateful for joys, but also for sorrows, pains, and the bad things that happen in your life. When you understand that living with a grateful heart is an opportunity to transform your destiny, you will realize that happiness is not about owning the entire world, but simply flipping a switch in your heart. That switch is gratitude. You will be grateful for all experiences you have had, are having, and will have. At this moment, you can fully feel life with your entire heart, even with the smallest things we often overlook but are actually the most precious, like sunlight, cool shade, raindrops, air, water, or a healthy body. You can also be grateful for all existence beyond humanity. Grateful to heaven and earth for creating all things to nourish and serve us. Grateful for the invisible things that silently propel and guide you on your life's path. Then you will understand that even if you have nothing, you lack nothing. What is meant for you will come at the right time. My sincere advice is to start cultivating a grateful heart by doing the simplest thing, like writing a gratitude journal every day. Write down at least 5 things you want to thank for. And today, on this special topic, you can also write down 5 things you are grateful for in the comments section below so we can share and resonate together. And please believe that no matter what difficulties, confusions, and challenges you are currently facing, everything that happens is meant to awaken the person within you, help you realize your strength, and open up countless possibilities to create a meaningful life. Therefore, be grateful for everything with your most sincere heart. Thank you for being here with me, devoted to making progress. After creating this episode, a powerful idea came to me: to establish a gratitude practice group. This group is nonprofit. It is simply a place for people to nurture and maintain the habit of practicing gratitude together. When you can focus on gratitude, you can use it to reshape your inner world, helping you change for the better. The core meaning of practicing gratitude is that we are actively placing ourselves in a state of love, happiness, abundance, joy, prosperity, and peace. And when we can share with each other, you are also giving and spreading these beautiful vibrations of love and abundance to others. Therefore, what seems like a simple habit, when done together, can create an extremely powerful resonant energy field, helping to raise the vibrational frequency of each participating individual. And when you can persistently practice this habit throughout your life's journey, you will eventually understand a profound truth. When you start changing for the better, simply sitting there can help others. Thus, I believe that practicing gratitude in this way is something that benefits yourself and also helps everyone. This is not only a way to cultivate a grateful heart, but also to develop your altruistic, giving heart full of love. If you are still suffering and anxious about bad things, setbacks, and undesirable outcomes, if you still feel lacking in many aspects, if you still cannot fully recognize the good things in this life and take them for granted, then this is absolutely a sign for you to practice cultivating a grateful heart right now. This group will be built on Facebook. It is a private group, special because it builds the habit of cultivating gratitude over 21 days and will have some small guided exercises from Better Vision to help you practice more effectively. After 21 days, the group will not dissolve. The continuous 3-week period is for us to build small habits together, and in the following days, the group will still be active. You can also voluntarily continue to share the energy from your own gratitude with those around you. And if you are ready to transform yourself, to fully feel the love within you and the beauty of life through the lens of gratitude, then please join Better Vision in practicing gratitude. I will leave the participation link in the description section of this video.